distance. Yeah, must hold it in my heart and my liver. Oh Lord, it should be in whispers. Oh Lord Hormosta, the God of my ancestors. I never prayed you before. I did pray you before. Simply I need to act here. I had no knowledge, and today I would like. No, I want you to guide my mind. To be smart and honest. What is important here is that I'm alone and I'm trying to explain things for many, and it's important for me. And if you are not listening, I'll do it myself. Well, thank you. Greetings, everyone. I know that Lord Hormosta has a sense of humor, and he likes to drink. He's not a god of, this war. He is a god of right and good ideas. Today I would like to talk about sad things like someone seems to be waging war against the old god Odin. And previously in my videos I told you that Odin here in Mongolia is Odin, meaning the star. But I prefer this Yakut term Otung. I like it. So Otunghang, the Lord of Star, or good luck, is this how to say, god of right ideas. So here in Mongolia we have Buddhism, and what is a right idea? It's so something called Eightfold Path, and this is it. This is the this is what this Khan the Barbarian has in his chest. It's a cross of chaos. So something like that. It's not a right this way, but a cross of chaos, something like that. So if you add this yeah, like this, it's a cause of chaos. It's in computer games, it's in this, something like that. So Buddhism this says that there is this teachings of Bodh, and there is a 8 ways: the right speech, the right ideas, the right action, the right this all this good stuff, something like that. There is an 8. Similar this stuff is in another symbol where you have 8 diamonds. Creating the endless knot. There's an endless knot, and endless knot can be anything, and that it can this create this some endless this combinations, and and if you like place it somewhat this correctly, it should this make this full circle, and this return to a beginning point. So this is this what this Odinists, or this the people who worship to this blind of good luck, this likes to, this create in there, this ornaments, and it's like everywhere. So how to possess, these right views, how to show people that you have, this, if you're a man of God, or you have right views, etc., etc. Of course, you have to give a good head, show a good head. Sorry. So you twist your, this hair. Christians, that's fundamental. This have to say. Christians may say in their twisted minds, something like that. But since this endless knot is all, kind of twisted stuff, you twist or braid your hair. There's all kinds of braided hair, especially women, and men also can have, this some braided hair, even braided beard, etc., etc. So this shows you are a folk of Odin. You are a folk of this god of this endless north, something like that. But I saw a video on internet where some, I guess it is some so-called leftist, or this some kind of people who claims themselves being some globalists, or virtuous stuff. They are seems to criticizing the this old fashion, the braided hair, as a thing of a Nazi. The Nazis are, this braiding their hair. If a girl is having braided hair, it means they had, this time to braid their girl's hair, and this is supposed to be a good thing. This is supposed to be a religious thing. This is supposed to be an ancient thing, but they do not like it. So they are openly waging a war against God, Odin. So I do not, this braid my hair. I do like to put it free. It's my so theatrical appearance, or it's also something to do with my choice of God. This I did choose the Irlikkan, the one who lives in the hell, who has horns, and it's something to do with, this ethnic stuff. Every ethnic group has some spirit beast and stuff, and sometimes, these half Mongolians have a phoenix, this burning bird with the horns and stuff. Also, we are called the bull Mongols, and these northern Mongolians are, this swan or geese, and southern Mongolians are goat. You must know that Turks came from west, and they brought, this the runic, this script, this all kinds of, this like, this runic script, and they put, this monument similar to this, this Conan the Barbarian, the pointy rocks, this they put these sharp, the standing stones, and they put their, this runic scripts on them, and their main, this symbol was this a goat. So if someone is a Turk, he's in a goat, and or you can say this is a wild goat, this ibex, something like that. But still, a bunch of goats came and this conquered everything, and they wrote all Tengri, this God Tengri, save us from our this misery, and we shall fight for freedom, and blah blah blah. So yeah, this is I wanted to say today, but I would like to continue with the number 8. It's a 9, so it's close to a 9, but it's not this 9, but it's 8, 9. What do we ask from this God? 9 things, this. I want health. I want peace. I want love. I want wisdom. I want immortality. I want to save my soul. Something like that, etc., etc. So asking for peace is like asking for a victory. You should have a victory, then you can have peace. Something like that. So you're desperate. You need a hope. You ask a hope from a God. What is a hope? Hope is nadver. In Russian is nadezhda. It's nadezhda. Here in Mongolian it's nadver. It's a. Sometimes I feel it's this. Russian should be close to our language, but I don't know. So this is Nam. It's number 8, and if you say Nama, it's going to be a trade. So God must give us a hope. What is the spirit beast for a hope? It's number 8, and its hope is network. So the spirit beast for a hope is a sheep. Is a sheep, yes. Sheep is a hope. Sheep is number 8, and sheep is everything. Sheep is the way, is the everything. Sometimes I think, these ordinists will lose. Ordinists will lose because they do not, use sheep in their teachings. I can claim that I already put, this sheep in the teachings of this local Odin, and I'm quite happy about it. So, what do we need? We need prosperous life. We need cities, and we need this more and more population. And this is something to do with the sheep. You see, you cannot have this many arms. So another way to this say a sheep is ar. Argal. Arga means method, and arga means everything. This is everything. This is the reality. This is the emptiness, something like that. And there can be, this some circle in the middle or somewhere here. This is the knowledge of the humanity. And within this circle, there can be a little dot. It is your knowledge, your wisdom. So the way, the everything is huge. It is, I should say, nagui. Hard to imagine. It's impossible to imagine. You cannot claim that this. This is called today. This is called arga and bilge, meaning the method and the wisdom. This is a Chinese, this yin yang. You cannot claim such stuff. It is impossible because the way is impossibly, this big and huge. It's impossible to imagine what is in the other planet, what is these physical laws govern the universe, and what else there can be. So our knowledge is limited in what we see in this. This is the light. What we see in the light. Everything that is in the dark, what is after death, what our consciousness is going to do, what are the do imaginary worlds, these worlds exist? Do they influence us? Something that all this stuff is like unimaginably big, huge. It's nagui. It's another 8 symbol. It's limitless. So the wisdom of humanity is basically a small circle, and within this small circle it's your knowledge. And if you are in the edge of something big, you have a chance to expand the knowledge and wisdom of humanity, something like that. So this is the hope, and this is this bright view, the 8 things, and number 8 is here, and these things are somehow this. I feel everything is linked in here. So I have a big problem with this Odin having a 2 wolf. Thanks to this shaman's crown, I think these crows are this not bad idea. I mean, if you have a crown, if you're a shaman, it is good if you're having a crows on your crown, and in my opinion, everything should go in accordance to a local language. If you really see a good things in wolf, it is good. You can keep wolf with the Odin. But here in Mongolia, we do not. I do not see a good thing in a wolf. Imagine 1 year salary for a poor man. It's a 1 sheep, 1 female sheep. If you work for a rich and wealthy nobleman, and there is this working time. It says 1 year, but I don't think this. It's something to do with seasonal, maybe 4 weeks and something like that. Something to do with the harvest and stuff. You are rewarded with the 1 sheep. If you're a stupid person, you go to your home and immediately kill the sheep and have a nice soup. Have to write this word. Nice. We want nice things. If you're a smart person, there is a hope that your female sheep can get pregnant, and in 1 year you can have 2 sheep. It's a this hard and lengthy this process. You have to wait and hope. So you have to be patient, and you have to sustain yourself with something else. You must not eat your sheep, something like that. But imagine you left your child with the sheep, and wolves came and not only eat your sheep but eat your child. So in a common life, in the real life of a poor man, wolf never did good stuff. Never. They are like criminals. They are murderers, and they come and they take. And if a shaman with the crown, this says, this it's God's punishment, etc., etc., such a religion will not can survive, or it cannot give people hope, because the sheep, the hope, the everything is eaten. So, in my opinion, the Odin should become a shepherd, not a wolf herd. There is a big difference between a wolf and a sheep. I listen to a power of individualism in this. You are independent, thinking person. You are part of society, but you are an individual. I like that. In my opinion, sheep is a very good candidate for individualism, because sheep goes in the field and sheep harvest what it needs from the earth. I also want to go to a field and I want to harvest things that I can. So sheep is going after as much as it can harvest, something like that. But wolf is a totalitarian. They have one goal: to bring down this animal, and we must work together. It is a fascism, and they accomplish the goal, but in the end, the alpha, or the high-ranking wolves eat first. The bottom ones wait. This is not an individualism. It is a totalitarian stuff. And of course, there can be there's all kinds of these ideas that sometimes you need a totalitarian state in order to remove the garbage from the society and promote honesty. Honesty is neither honest or something you can distrust is a sheep. So since this sheep stands for here in Mongolia in a sense of good luck, I can claim that the Star Lord, the creator of mankind, has a sheep, and he's a shepherd. Not he is having a bunch of wolves. He also having a yellow dog who is guarding his sheep. Well, that's pretty much for today, and don't listen to those who say be a wolf. Maybe you're a hard-working, hopeful, this sheep, and you believe in God, and you also claim to be a Aries, the god of war. I'm gonna destroy these, these wolves. Something. Well, pretty much for today, and thanks for watching.